Hello, welcome to this budget busting Precon upgrade where we look at 5 cards for less than $5 to upgrade Squirreled Away, which is headed by Hazel the Rootbloom. Hazel is 2 in Golgari, that's black-green, and they're a 3/5 Squirrel Druid. They have tap, pay 2 life, tap X untapped tokens you control, add X mana in any combination of colours. At the beginning of your end step, create a token that's a copy of target token you control. If that token is a squirrel, instead create 2 tokens that are copies of it. So with Hazel, you are going to be copying tokens. If you're copying squirrels, you're getting double the value, but they always have a way to be able to pay 2 life, generate more mana to be able to cast more spells that create more tokens. First up of our 5 upgrades, we have Gala Greeters. Gala Greeters is a 1/1 elf druid for 1 and green. They have a lance. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Put a +1/+1 counter on Gala Greeters. Create a tapped treasure token, or you gain 2 life. Gala Greeters serves 2 purposes. You can either use it to offset the life loss of generating mana with Hazel of the Rootbloom, or you can use it to create a tapped treasure token. This can be particularly useful when you've used Hazel to create an extra creature token at the end of your turn. Gala Greeters comes in at 59 cents. Killer Service is a 2 colourless and green enchantment. When Killer Service enters the battlefield, create a number of food tokens equal to the number of opponents you have, likely to be 3. At the beginning of your end step, you may pay 2 and sacrifice a token. If you do, create a 4/4 green Rhino Warrior creature token. The idea with Killer Service is that you can create fatter, bigger creatures that can be copied with Hazel, which can eventually give you a huge army of 4/4 green Rhino Warriors that you can attack phase with and defeat your opponents. Killer Service comes in at 49 cents. Third card on our list probably needs no introductions. It's Merkwood Bats. It's 3 colourless and black. It's a 2/3 flying bat with whenever you create or sacrifice a token, each opponent loses 1 life. This is a way of dealing plenty of damage to all of your opponents for all of the tokens that you'll be generating whilst you play Hazel of the Rootbloom. Merkwood Bats comes in at 99 cents. Cloakwood Hermit, which is 35 cents and is 2 colourless green legendary enchantment background, has commander creatures you own have at the beginning of your end step, if a creature card was put into your graveyard from anywhere this turn, creates 2 tapped 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens. The idea here being that you get more squirrel creature tokens from losing squirrel creature tokens that you may have attacked with or sacrificed for other purposes. Finally, we have Creekwood Liege. Creekwood Liege is 1 and 3 hybrid Golgari mana. They are a 2/2 horror, and they have other black creatures you control get +1/+1, and other green creatures you control get +1/+1. And at the beginning of your upkeep, you may create a 1/1 black and green worm creature token. Because of the anthem effects on the horror, that worm is actually a 3/3, which gives you a target to copy with Hazel, which means you get lots of 3/3 worms in play, which you can then attack with and again push the damage home to win the game. Creekwood Liege is $1.49, which means in total we spent $3.91 upgrading Hazel of the Rootbloom. What budget cards would you consider putting into Squirreled Away?